Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I'm very excited as today I'm going to be featuring the the Christmas tags and more, which is a designer series paper. Let me just share it here with you. It is a designer series paper, but what is kind of cool about this paper pack is that it has some pieces from the designer series paper that you can cut out. There are some, I already punched them out, but there have some ephemera pieces that you can use to make cards. And this is the designer series paper that I went ahead and designed with for the third Stampin' Stack. And so since you're going to be getting the email tomorrow to start registrations for the Stampin' Stack, I decided it will be cool to show you what else you can do with this paper pack. Now, if you are not, let me just check this real quick. If you want to check out what the, oh my goodness, let me just pull out all the cards, of course. If you want to check out what the Stampin' Stack is, I have it here. This is, like I said in the past, this is the program where I help you get ready for the holidays, and I release a card class every month. So I am using the Festive Friends with the Christmas tags and more designer series paper, which I'm really excited about. I am using the Real Red shiny ribbon and also the traditional sequins. I don't remember right now what the name is. I think it's traditional shimmery sequence. I have to check. But anyway, it's the one that is from the oh my gosh. Let me check that out. What is the name of this? Oh, traditional sparkling. It's not shiny. So it is this one. So anyway, let me show you the cards. These are the Stampin' Stack number 3. I am in love with this set. I thought all of those were, they all came out really nice. I think it's an easy card class to make. And so if you're like making your Christmas cards, for sure, make sure you check out this one. Now, this is the one where you're going to be making 12 cards. So you make 3 cards out of each of the different designs. And again, this is number 3. The other 2, I think I might have already uploaded instructions into the tutorial shop. If not, I should be doing this shortly. But because I am using that designer series paper, I thought, why don't we do a card class where we use designer series paper, because there's going to be some left over, especially for the ephemera pack. And so I want to make sure you kind of look how cool it is. I am going to be mixing it with the Christmas greetings mix and match, which is this one. And there are 2 type of cards. I don't say type, I should say 2 colors of the cards. One is crumb cake and the other one is garden green. Right? And these 2 go really well with the same designer series paper. So I think it's really, really cool. So anyway, before I continue, let me just make sure I am on the other phone so I can read your comments, because you know it gets kind of crazy sometimes. And but anyway, I feel like this set is really good. It comes with 10 cards, so you get 5 of each. And now the envelopes, let me just show you 2. The envelopes, you also get both colors, where let me check here real quick, so I didn't pull those out. Oh, goodness gracious. There you go. Oh. Wow. Well, this is getting difficult for me to get just the one. But anyway, so you can see it here. There are envelopes, and there are in the crumb cake, which I'm having issues kind of getting them out. But there is the crumb cake as well as the garden green. And I'm trying to see if I can get at least one. I don't know what the deal is. I don't want to be breaking the whole pack. But anyway, you can see here there's both. So the flap is the one that has this coordinating, design as the card. All right. Okay. So let me just now go to the Facebook on the other phone. Hold on. Give me just 1 second before I do that. In the meantime, let me know where you're watching from. I always enjoy reading where you're watching. And also, if you have any crafty friends, I would love if you share the video with your crafty friends. I just love that. All right, so let me just go with this. Oh, where am I? I am here. Yes, I am here. I'm like, where am I? Anyway, I did make the video later today just because it's been kind of, I don't want to say like crazy a little bit. Like I mentioned, we are going through a lot lately between work and things in my personal life. So It's I just having, with too many things. So today I was like, what are we going to be working on? What are we going to be doing? I still need to be packing some things for some classes. So I'm like, anyway, so I was like, okay, let's do the video. Let's have this done. I don't want to be delaying it again. It seems like almost every week I've been delaying to one day. So I don't want to be doing it tonight, but I did have to delay it by 30 minutes. So let me just check here the comments. Hi, Flo. Hi, Sonia. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for sharing, Sonia. You're always so nice. Hi, Evelyn. Gail says, oh, I'm late by 3-4 minutes. Well, I'm kind of late too, so we're all good. And Gail says, that packaging of cards and envelopes is absolutely amazing. Make cards with them over the weekend. I know. This is really good. And like I said, the colors are great. And I just love that they can go really well for any Christmas cards. So anyway, but they do coordinate pretty good with this set. It kind of has the same color combination, if you will. So anyway, what else? The other thing is, I mentioned last week, I was working on our card club. And so, okay, you're always so sweet. Thank you, thank you. So anyway, so we were working on, or I was working on designing the card club. And so the October card club is going to be featuring, is it October? Yeah, because it's the one that is open between now until October 7th. Is shipping October 20th-ish. It is featuring the Amber Autumn, which, oh my goodness. Now, I gotta be honest, I love the designer series paper that I used last week's video rather than the one that goes with this suite. So I decided to go with that one just because I love the paper. And I think it went really well, I think. If I say so. So here's one of them. You can see I'm using also the earthing, what is this? Foil specialty paper, I guess. Oh my goodness, it's just amazing. The dies are from that set and it cuts like butter. I just loved it. I was very pleased with how it looked. I have this one, okay? This is a fun fold. Let me just show you. I just love this one. Because you can see here, and then we have, look at that. I am in love with that stamp, I'll be honest. I did also try to do a little bit of, I don't want to say simpler cards, but also easier too. And so two of them are kind of more like the sentiment. You can see here there's some stamping, but you can see it's just the sentiment. So these are very easy to put together. Look at this one. This is also the same kind of deal. I am featuring more of the designer series paper. Remember, on your kits, you get everything that is not from the kit or from the bundle, right? Cut out or embossed. So this one has embossing and the cutouts. All of those things are going to come your way. Same thing with this one, the cutout for that one. Now, you do need to have the bundle, so you will need to cut out those leaves. And definitely you need the dies to cut out this as well as the stamp images. And then the final one, which I kind of, it's a case, but it's not a case. Like, I'm going to say, like, I cased the layout from one of the artisan awards. Is that artisans? How do they call them? The artisan designers from Stampin' Up. And I just look at this one. It was a different, if I remember, it was a different stamp set and everything, but the layout was from someone of the designing team, and I just love it. There is some texture involved, which I love. I think her card used cardstock and embossing and then crumbling, and I was like, because that lady used plate paper, the Forever Plate embossing folder, I was like, oh my goodness, we could use the plate on this designer series paper and kind of get the same look. So it was a little bit of a cheat sheet, if you will. But I just love how it looked. I think this one was really one of my favorites. And again, this is not really my idea. At least the layout is not my idea. Which, you know me, I love using sketches. You know the drill. So I case a lot of the times lots of different people just for the layouts. And that's one tip, that if you've ever struggling coming up with ideas, one thing that I would highly suggest is just go to Pinterest. The only caveat there is put a timer. Just go to Pinterest for like 10 minutes. No more, because you get into that rabbit hole where you spend an hour and then all your crafting time is gone, right? So just put a timer, 10 minutes, go through Pinterest, and then look at the cards that you like the most, right? Just look at what you like. And then whether it is the color combination, the layout, the stamp set, whatever. And then from there, pick what you want to be using for your card. That always kind of helps me, especially when I am like running like I need to get the cards ready. And I'm like, what am I going to be doing? What am I going to be doing? I either get my sketches or I go to Pinterest, but only for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, I got to make a decision because I don't have that much time to be on the Pinterest, right? So anyway, so that's that. But what do you think, right? So those cards, I think they're really gorgeous. Like I said, this is the Amber, what did I say? Amber Autumn, which I think is really cool. Now, this is, like I said, my card club, which I'll be sharing more information on, like when you're looking to YouTube, somewhere here, you will see something. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, hopefully it's getting better. On my end, I'm still moving, so I think it's good. So anyway, hopefully it's all good. I don't know. But anyway, you can read more about it at creatingwithali.com/card club. That's where you read about the program. Like I said, it is a subscription because that's my card club. Every month you get a kit to make 5 cards in the mail. You get about $25 in merchandise. And then if you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, you get an extra goodie bag as well. A surprise goodie bag nowadays. So anyway, the cost for this is $45 already with shipping. So this is one of my most affordable classes. And what else? And again, you can go to creatingwithali.com/card club and sign up there. The only thing though, if you subscribe, make sure you go back to the same page and fill out that Google form, please. Because that's where you're telling me where you need to be, where I need to be sending that kit, right? So anyway, if you want to check out past tutorials, of course you can do it. They're all on the same page. And there's links to that on that same page so that you can see them. Or you can always go to creatingwithali.com/shop. And again, I'll put the links in the description of the video in YouTube. Also, one other thing that I always forget is that most of the times I have the supply list down below. If at any point you're interested in knowing what product did I use, make sure you check out the description on YouTube on the video so that you can kind of see it has links and it has information about that. So anyway, so that's that. Also for the Stampin' Stack number 3, make sure to be on my mailing list. And I have a link to join my list because that's where I send the registration link. I'm also going to be releasing a video where I feature these ones, and there's going to be a registration link on that video. So anyway, so hopefully you join me. And like I said, for this month, right now, this month, I'm still not doing any kits from the Facebook live card classes. Again, mainly because I'm trying to get caught up to things that I already have going on. And then also, what am I doing here? I thought I want to make sure to get caught up at the 2 because of all the other things going on right now. I don't want to be overcommitted. So, because of that, I partner with Joy Hartman, and we did a 8-card tutorial bundle. I have the 4 that I designed. The cards that she designed are amazing, and we're featuring the same products that we used last week on our card class from Facebook. It is called Gathering Together. And so let me just show you. These are the cards that I designed. Of course, you can see or you can watch the video from last week where I shared 3 more cards. Those are not included in that tutorial bundle, but these are the ones that are included in the tutorial bundle, as well as 4 more from Joy, which you'll get access to them when you purchase through me in the month of September. So anyway, so make sure you purchase through me. You get the PDF. I will be emailing you like the PDF. Okay. So anyway, so that's all about announcements. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I think Thursday there's going to be a stamp sale. So if you have a wish list, make sure you check it out because stamps are going to be at up to 50% if I remember correctly. I haven't read all the information because it just got released today. But check it out. We'll be putting some information about that on my email, and surely will be sending some emails also on Thursday. But Thursday, it's a 1-day promotion, so do not take too long. Act really quick and get your favorites on that, especially now that we have new products upcoming. And again, I have to read all the information just to see if all the new stamps from the mini catalogs are included, but I'll give you more details later on. I just want to make sure you know there is a sale coming up this Thursday, so make sure you get your wish list ready to go for that day. Okay, so anyway, Let me flip the camera at this point. Let me just make sure. Oh, hi, Gail. So hopefully a connection is better. Hi, Linda. It's nice seeing you here. Hi, Marianne. Okay. Okay, you are right. 24 hours. Oh, there you go. Oh, 15. Sorry, 15% of 50. 15. I said that wrong. So you're right. 24 hours on the 18, 15% of single stamps and stamped stools. Oh, you see, Gail is always my my angel here, keeping me on track with all the promotions and things that I talk to. So thank you so much, Gail. You're always so great. All right, so let me flip the camera. By the way, I think I might be using some other stamps, but at least for one of the stamps or for one of the cards, or maybe for all, I should probably. I don't know. I have to check. I will be using the worst for the season, which is the one I have this one because I will be using that one. But the worst of the season, I'm going to be using that one and then this one. For one of the cards, I might be using some other stamp sets just to get sentiments. We'll see. Which, of course, I haven't decided. You know me. Literally, like I said, like this afternoon, I was like, I need to do this class and what are we doing? So, you know me. It's real. I'm like, what are we doing? So, like I said, the method of looking at Pinterest and seeing what we're going to be doing in 10 minutes, it always works. Because like I said, they always work for me. So, and anyway, so let's just... Hi, Nancy. Let me flip the camera. It's all good. Like I said, I'm going to be using this one. I did put this one that we're going to be using. And guess what? I'm very proud because I remember to put the sticky... the adhesive sheets. You know, I always forget about that and I end up using my liquid adhesive, which now that I have this little bottle, it's not issue. This is amazing. But if you do the adhesive sheet, it's even better because you end up creating like stickers. The other thing that you can do, and I think I did one card, I don't have it with me here, but I did one card for the paper share where I put the foam, the foam adhesive. Is that right? Is that the name? Or am I making this up? What is the name of these? This is the foam, I think it's the foam adhesive. Is that right? What is the name of this thing? Foam adhesive sheets, yes. So I've used it for that. You just put this one, instead of the adhesive sheets, you just put it the same. Run it through with your die cutting machine, and you get the words kind of like in a dimensional. So I love that as well. And believe it or not, our dice will go through that as well. Very easy, so no issues there. All right, let me move my chair. And by the way, my voice might be a little bit weird, and I think I'm sniffling a little bit. I think Addison got me again sick. That little girl, every time we go back to school, every single time she gets sick. I'm not kidding. She's the one that brings all the bugs for sure to the house. So anyway, so like I said, I am going to be using this one. And I have here bits and pieces of all the paper. I kind of cut out some for other cards. And then, so I have them all here. But let me just show you. There are like only like 3 or 4 designs. So this is one where you get actually 8, I think, sheets per everyone. So let me just show you. So this is one, which I love. This one is more like a generic designer sheets paper. This one, let's go to the next one. Not that one. See this one. So you kind of have one that could go straight to your card, because this is like 4x6. And then the other side, you can cut it out and use it for the background. You have this piece, which you're going to see that I'm going to be using this as a scrap or a strip for a card. And then there's another one that is very similar to this, which is this one, where you get a strip that is 2 inches by 6, and then this section that is 4x6. And you can use this either way, right? And then the back, you can use it for other, for other things on your cards. The next one is the one that has those patterns that I show you. So you can use these ones for embellishments on your card by themselves, which I love. And then look at that one. So you have this one. What do you call this? Is that also plaid? I don't know. What is that? And then I think that's pretty much it as far as patterns. Like I said, you get 8 of each, I believe. And then you get 4 of these ephemera. So you get 2 of each, 2 different sizes. So there's 4 of those. And you get, let me just show you those. And you get on those, and produce everything on the side. And you get on those like different things like leaves and these other strips that you can use for other ones. There's other sort of leaves. There's some poinsettias, some stockings. Is that a cardinal? I think it's a cardinal, right? Well, at least I call it cardinal. Then you have another set of leaves. Lots of different, is that candy canes? Is that right? More stockings. See that? Then you have more of these. And again, you get 2 of each because there's 2 sheets for each of these things, right? So you can see here different of those candy canes. The second one of that one. Ooh, we have more of that. Some other leaves. On the leaves, though, you get the opposites, right? So you can have them like these. You can have them like these as well. So lots of possibilities with that one. You have Christmas tree, more leaves. So you can see here, more candy canes. As you can see, candy canes, I think, is the one that we got like 8 of them. Like different colors, different ones, but still, you get more of those. Then there are some bows, right? And then you get some gifts as well. So here is the bow. And we have some ornaments. You can see here there are some ornaments. Where are the other ones? Here is another one. I think I have another one. Oh, yeah, I'm using them on the card. I'm like, I think I have more. There's more gifts here. So I'm showing you all of the little pieces I have. I always like to punch them out, you know. See, like more of these candy canes, but this time it's on a 2, already together. Some jingle bells, some more gifts, and then there you go. And then another stocking. So we got 2 stockings, lots of different ornaments. There's more ornaments on these ones because I'm using a red one. I'm using both of the red ones. But anyway, so I wanted to use these little pieces, right? Or these ephemera pieces into our cards today, because pretty much for the Stampin' Stack you use some but not all of them, and so I wanted to give you more options with that, because you could then just get the these cards, right? The Christmas greetings mix and match card set, and again it comes with 10, and you can make more cards with this pack. That's what I wanted to check with you, or share with you. I don't say check, share it with you. So anyway, so I'm not finished designing as always, right? Like, you know, the drill with me. So we're going to go through that, but I do want to share it with you, like the idea, and then go from there. And that's always with me, you know me, if you've been with me several times, you know that's a drill. So I have the idea or the layout, as you can see here, and we're going to be putting it together. It should be fairly easy. I am going to be adding the red ribbon. So let me just get the red ribbon, because I thought the Stampin' Stack has that red ribbon, so when do we use it? And this is the shiny ribbon. One thing to let you know is that this ribbon is one of those that has a shiny side and then one that is not so shiny. In fact, they kind of look a little bit like lighter, if you will. Like one is shiny and the other one does not. So this one is not as, I don't know, as dark, if you will. So I'll show you here how to make the bow, because that's something that I feel like you might need to get practice. And you know, I love making bows, but you're going to be holding it, and you're going to be, this section is the same as all my bows, but when you do this section, right, you're going to twist it. You're going to twist that, because otherwise you're going to get one without and one shiny. So you're going to twist it and then pull, okay? And that should help you. And I said that, and I'm pulling too much here. There you go. And so see, so you just need to be twisting both ends and see how you get. So this one, see, it looks really good, but you kind of have to be manipulating a little bit the ribbon. It's doable, as you can see. It just takes a minute, you know, you just need to practice a little bit more. But that's a way for you to get both. Now, you know, I love to have the tails in opposite, but you can also have the tails both coming on the same side. So it all depends how you want it. I'm going to be using this one for one of the projects. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it, I guess. So I have it ready. Because like I said, I already got the 2 sides showing the way I want it. So I'll just go ahead and cut it. But anyway, we're going to be doing that for most of our projects. And I just wanted to share that with you because I know. See, so I have something like that. See? So it looks really nice. Where is my little trash can? Did I lose the trash can now? Hold on, let me see. Because I have everything on this end, so give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. So here is the ruler, the scissors. Like I said, I was playing on my room a minute ago, and so I think I put everything everywhere. Here is this one and this one. Where is the trash can? I don't know what I did with the trash can. Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna go without the trash can today. We're gonna put everything. And then also, where is the adhesive, the silicone mat? Oh my goodness. I hate when I do this. Like, where's everything? Where's everything? Okay, well, here we have this. Well, I don't know what I did with my silicone mat either. Hold on. Huh. Truly, I don't know what I did. Oh no, it's not. I'm like, oh, it's here. Okay, well, give me a second. Oh my goodness, I'm losing some things here. I don't know what I did with it. So, okay, we're gonna go without the trash can and without the silicone. Like, I'll survive, right? Like, whatever. I just get all like, oh my gosh, what happened with this when I don't find things, but that's okay. We'll survive. Okay, so for this one though, I want to be cutting out the words. Ooh, don't throw these away. Oh, yeah, what did I do with it? This weekend I was making cards and I had everything here. And I know the minute I say we're done, it's going to appear. I'm pretty sure, because that always happens. That's kind of like the frustrating part for me, that I'm always losing everything right before I go live. And then as soon as I said we're done, they appear. It's like they're mocking me. All right, so we're going to be putting this. We're going to be cutting out the words underneath right under the plastic. Oh, under this. No, this is... I thought so too. It kind of, no, it wasn't. See, this is just my regular cardstock. Because I was doing my, what is this? I was doing my, oh goodness. Oh, did I go through? No, I didn't go through. I went the other way. The card club, and I left everything outside, as you can see. So, you know, I mean, I'm kind of messy all the time. So, anyway, so we're going to have these. The one thing you want to make sure is that you want to be paying attention where your dot is. And before I do that, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out for a second. Move this out of the way. I'm going to be putting, give me 1 second because I feel like I put all the cards out and I'm throwing almost all my cards. So give me 1 second as I put... I usually, when I'm doing the video, I always try to put everything on my right. And then that's when I start losing everything. I'm not kidding. Okay, so I don't know where is also the... Here is the, this thing. I'm like, surely they are together. Okay, so... Yeah, we still don't find it. That's okay. We'll be fine. All right, so let's just make sure we don't lose this one. Oh, and I'm about to lose it. So I'm going to put it here. Oh, did I lose it? Yeah, it's right there. These other parts are just trash, so we don't need those. Like these sections. Oh, and we need that C. So be careful with that. All right, so we have those things. Okay, just be careful with that one. Remind me where I put it because, you know, by the end of the video or by when I need it, I'll be like, where is the C or where is the dot? And I'll be like, I don't know what happened with it, right? I'm going to take this as trash. Okay, so I have here, all right, where's the C? Oh, here. And then I'm going to be using this one and put from here, Christmas greetings, I think we could use, right? So Christmas greetings. Where is that one? And we're going to be using the brown. I like the... Oh, there you go. I found it. See, I'm starting to find things here. I'm telling you, they appear later on. They always do. All right, so we're good. I did cut out this one from the same set. So this one is from the same die set, which I don't know what I did with it now. I show it at the beginning. Here, I'm like, I don't know what I did. So here. So Christmas goes here. And there is this banner. So I cut out this banner. And this is from the Words for the Season bundle. So they coordinate. And I think I should have... I might need to redo this. Yes. Oh, yes. I need to redo this, by the way. Hold on. Because it's so tight, I think this is the one that I have to stamp and then I have to die cut it. So give me 1 second. I forgot about that part. This is one of those that is really tight. And so let's do this again. So you need the greetings. And then we're going to go ahead and die cut it. It's easier if you go that route than if you try to do what I tried to do, you know? So we're going to go ahead and add that one. And then this one. Okay. And you just take your flags. I like to use this flags. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have this one. Okay. All right, so I have this one here, see? So now as far as these parts, all right, so I'm using one of the card bases. Now, the card base, I was a little bit, I guess, surprised. Because this is slightly larger than our regular shape. So this is 4 1/4 by 6, okay? I did cut out one of the banners with the, see, this is the banner that we use. We sell these ones. These are huge banners, by the way. So you can use this for like parties, which I love. So you can be doing those banners. And I love that you have different sizes so you can kind of mat them and have them for, you know, like parties or something like that. But you can also use them for your cards, right? There are some sizes that fit enough on your, that are good enough in size that fit your card without being so high or so big. So I am using one of those. I'm going to be putting that one. And then I'm going to be using... I'm going to be gluing this first. And I thought I put this to like, kind of have one of them, you know, in a way. Something like this, right? So I just want them to be kind of like that, right? And then I want to have this one here. And then I'll put the Christmas. Like so, right? So I think at least this one has to be flat so that I can put the Christmas, right? Otherwise, it's going to be kind of crazy to put the other ones. But I think the other ones can go on the top, okay? So, and then do I want to make this one? Ooh, I could make this one. No. Do we? No, I'm going to leave it flat. Just probably put the other ones up or raised. But this one, it will be flat. Okay, so let's... Oh, don't lose that one. Where is the adhesive? Oh, here. I'm like, what did I do with the adhesive now? All right, so now. I'm so used to not using my silicone sheet that I'm like, where is it? Now, this is soft siphon, if I didn't say that. Soft siphon. And I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. And then, ooh, where is that? Yes, I'm like, ooh, where is that one? So I'm going to have that one come here and then that one come here. I do need to have this one kind of underneath. And this is where I really want to have that silicone mat. I really, really want to have that because the little ones are going to be kind of tricky for me. Give me one more second. Let me see if I find... No, I don't find them. Okay, fine. I'll go without it. I'll go without it because there's no way. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, fine. We're going to try to not get all the glass. I mean, I can clean the glass, you know. I can't. So I'm going to have these two flat. Okay, I'm going to be erasing this, I think, right? I could have this one raised as well as that one. So the next three are going to be raised as well as this one. And I have my dimensionals here. So let's go first with this one. I'm gonna put this one first. Oh, I need another one. Okay. And then I'm gonna have this one here just so I know how they look. I'm gonna be adding this one here. Yes. And again, we want to have, because we cut it out with the adhesive sheet, this is like a, it is a sticker, which I love when I do that. I usually forget to do this part, but is this right? Okay, and then I can have this one come this way. And then this is the one that is the most challenging for me, I guess. Because I have to take the lining here and then, oh, okay, it wasn't that bad. I was like, oh my gosh. Usually with fat fingers, it's kind of harder. But it wasn't an issue this time. See, so we have now that one. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals to this one. Let's start first with that one. Okay. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and add this one right here. And then I'm going to have this one come here, I guess, like this. Yes. I'll probably put one and a little one. How about that? One and a little one. Oh. I'll put it this way. Okay, so now I'm going to put this one here so I don't lose it. And then I'm going to have that one come here. And then before I do that, hold on. Before I do that, do we want to add a bow? I don't think I need a bow somewhere here. Well, maybe I do. And you know what? Maybe for this one, what I want is a... I don't know that I want that one here, to be honest. I think this is going to go for another one. Ooh, maybe No, I don't think this is too big for this one. So maybe for this card, I'll go with like twine or something like that. Do I have twine here? I should have twine. I should have twine somewhere here. Give me 1 second. Huh. Believe it or not, I don't find the twine. It might be hiding with the silicone mat. Because I don't find any twine, which crazy. Okay. Alright, so maybe I go with white. You know what? I have an old... I know we don't sell these anymore, so let's just use this because I cannot find anything tonight, as you can see. But this is an old Simply Elegant trim, and you can see there's some gold and silver. I'm just going to go with that. You can use white. I think it would be great if you use the... what is the other one? The... goodness gracious. Linen thread. I think that would be also good. I like that one. But I'm going to go with this one just to pop a little bit of that gold. Again, I know we don't sell that right now. But you might have some of these in your stash. Ooh, I like that. So let's use this. Because I think the red ribbon is too thick for this particular design. And this is just gold trim, so you might still find it in your local fabric store, So let's use what we have, because clearly I'm not finding anything tonight. Which is fine. I could put it, I can put it here. I kind of like it here, actually. And then have this one come here. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and put it this way. I'm just going to play a little bit with this one. Which one is the one that is pulling? I feel like this one. There we go. Like, I feel like I was pulling on all of them. All right, so use whatever you have. Linen thread, this gold and silver we used to have. Like, if you are in my card club, I know I've given that one in the past, so maybe you still have some of that. And again, I apologize because I couldn't find the linen thread. I was going to use linen thread for this one, but I couldn't find it. You can also use white. The white baker's twine. Ooh, there's a white and red. You can also use that one. So lots of options. Okay. So okay, and then where are the? I had here the sequins. Did you see the sequins? Oh my gosh, did I lose them also? I showed them to you a minute ago. Well. I think I lost them again. I think I lost them too. They were right here with me. Give me 1 second. Well. I do want to be using those, but I'm not finding them anymore. Goodness gracious, like, how can I lose everything in a second here? Like, honestly, what did I do with them? Here are the other cards. No, they're not here. Oh, here. I'm like, I put them here. I'm like, what did I do with them? It's like, whew. And I was like, I know I had them because I showed those to you. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and add some of these. Okay, so now for this one, we could use the gold or even the greens. I think it will be nice, but I think I like gold or the red ones. I'm gonna go with red. Ooh, no, let's go with gold. Let's go with the gold. Yes, I think gold was a good choice. I have to find what to do with the blue ones. Lately, I feel like I've been using all of the other ones except for the go, and I'm probably gonna be putting another one right here, right there, and that one, another one. No, I'm gonna put another one here. And there you go. So this is how it looks. What do you think, huh? Fairly easy. Now, for the inside, you could use one of the sentiments from this set, which, like I said, I love that you have bigger sentiments. I like this one a lot as well as that one, okay? Make the magic of Christmas feel each corner of your home and heart. I think I like that one a lot. So maybe we use that one for the inside, you know? Which one is that one? Is this one? Yes. Oh my goodness. I can feel I'm getting sicker by the minute here. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and ink and stamp, and there you have it, right? And I love that the inside is already white, so you just put something, and look how beautiful this looks. Who wouldn't like to get a card like this, right? So anyway, so that's card number 1. I'm going to go with one of the cards in the crumb cake, which I haven't figured out what sentiment we're going to be using, but this is going to be super easy. And maybe instead of that one, I'll go with the bow, now that I said that. Because I have this one from the set, maybe I'll go... Ooh, I think this is, again, too large, so maybe I need to make a smaller bow. Or maybe just go with the one from here. Let's just see. Can I do a smaller bow? A very tiny bow. Sometimes. Oh my gosh, every time I pull and make them larger. Maybe a tiny bit smaller. And you get the one thing is you want to be taking care of your ends so they still stay on the shiny part. Okay, let's see that one. Ooh, I kind of like that one, see? I'm going to go with this. This is good enough size-wise. So I'm going to go with that one. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one already so it's not moving around too much. Okay, let's hold it for a second here. I already have it here. So now for this one, what we're doing here is we have the card base again. This is from that pack that I showed you at the beginning. And this is the crumb cake one. Again, the name is Christmas Greetings Mix and Match. Oh, hi, Marianne. Sorry, it's not. No, Addie is feeling now better, to be honest. So she just gets the box, and then we just, get sick. Now, Addie is doing perfectly fine. Let me just be clear. That little one, she's all good. There's nothing wrong with her. She just gets the box and gets us all sick all the time. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I have... Okay, so I have just a plain, what is this? So this is 3 3/4 inch by 5.5. And I think I'm not going to be using like a generic. Hold on, give me 1 second. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and use like a generic one. You know, if you have one of the older ones that we have, like the Subtle or the Basics. Oh my gosh, the Basics was my all-time favorite with the dashes. So I'm gonna be using these. I'm just gonna put some sort of something, so texture. Okay. So let me bring my machine. Oh, we can use also the plate, which I was looking for, and see it's on this one. I never took it from here. But I think it would be better to have a different pattern rather than just the plate. So I'm using the dashing. By the way, I don't know if this is still available or not. More and more it's getting harder for me to keep up with what's still there, especially nowadays when the retire stuff still goes into the what is it called, last chance list, and then it's not like it retires and it disappears. Now it stays there until there's no more. So unless I'm looking at that every single day, which I don't have the time, sometimes it's really hard for me to remember, oh, is this already on that or not? But look how different it looks. I like always having some texture. Now from this one, I cut out the 2 pieces from the designer series paper that I showed you at the beginning, and I cut them at 1 1/4 by, what is this, 5 1/4. So slightly smaller than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and have them. Now this is basic beige, just because I wanted to have like a different, and then I'm gonna be putting this one like so, see? So something like that, and I want them like in different, which I think that's why I didn't have as much of a texture, because you don't really see as much as you can see. And I can cut it out, but I did want to show more of the designer series paper and just have that. I have this piece, which is 4 1/4 by 1 1/2, which I will be cutting it out. I think it's too long for this one. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. So I want a sentiment right there. Let's see, what do we want to be using? We could use, hold on, let me bring another set. Ooh, what if we use the same Christmas? What about that? If I do Christmas, let's see, Christmas, no. Let's go with another one. Give me a second. There's this one. Snow. This is snowflake pieces. No, I don't think so. I'm trying to find another set that has, oh, Merry Christmas and Happy Wishes. Oh, but that's really tiny. Okay, no, also. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is too big now. Oh my goodness, I'm finding everything that I cannot use for this. Oh, what about this one? How about that? Whew. The traditional labels. I think this one will be better. I could put, what if we go with this? 'Tis the season, maybe. Hold on, let's see. How big is this? Oh, Christmas is not that large. What if I have Christmas? Is there a Merry Christmas? Not that one. This one, maybe. Let's see. A Merry Christmas. Where's Merry? Oh, here. Ooh, I could use this. I could use that one. And then have, yeah. Let's do this one first and see how we like. And we go from there, you know? Yeah, I know. Let's do the Merry and the Christmas. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. And I feel like I can put Christmas. Let's do Christmas with the brown. And we'll see how this looks, okay? And I'm going to go with Christmas. Okay. And then I'm going to be doing the Merry with the red. How about that? I'm gonna go with real red. Oh no, put it here. Okay, Merry Christmas. It kind of looks nice. I'm gonna cut out the smaller or tighter to the sentiment. I'm gonna bring the Tailor Tack punch. So I feel like that's a good, just tight. And then I'm gonna bring the Tailor Tack punch and do the what is this? The dovetail. There we go. Really good. And then this one already has it, see? So I can have them like so. I might need to cut this one. I think it's too long. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and let's have this one come this way. And then this one come this way. And then have this come here. I might need to cut this one even tighter because I need this to go this way. So I need this tighter. There we go. This is where I love the Tailor Tack punch. It's just easier for me to go that route. So I might go... Ooh, I might need to go this way now that I said that. Just because it doesn't fit, or I can go with Merry Christmas. No. What if I go and change positions here? That could actually work, I think, you know? I think I like this one better now that I do that. Yes, and then I'll put the bow here. Let's put the bow. Oh, yes, definitely. I think I'm going to go with this size. So I'm changing, you know, as I go, as you see. So we're going to go... I might need to cut a little bit more on this one just so that I show a little bit of that, of the white. So let's just cut a slightly, I think it's like another 1/4 of an inch. All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one. Now this is an embossed piece, so be gentle as you use this, because you might rip your paper. And if you rip the paper, just stop and change directions. I think that's totally okay. All right, and then let's go ahead and have this one. Yes, oh yeah, much better. I want that one, and then I want that one. Yeah, something like that. So it's kind of like, so I'm going to start with this one. Hola, gordita. All right. And then I'm going to go with this one. How do I want this? I think I want this to be something like that. Okay. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here with this one that way. And so I feel like I want to put this all popped up, you know? Yes. And then I'm going to be putting dimensionals on the whole thing now. Where are the dimensionals here? She'll need the section, so I'm just going to go ahead and those. Okay. Oh, I might need one more here. Okay. So let's just ring trash can. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and have this one come this way. And then for these, I'm going to go with the red ones. Where are those? See, so very easy as you see. Very simple. And I'm just going to go and put some of these red. I'm going to be putting one here and one here. I'm going to be adding one of those and maybe one here. Ooh, what if I put, no. I'm going to go ahead and, where did I put it? Somewhere here. There you go. Oh, there you go. I don't know if I want to be adding another one. No, I don't want that. Maybe one more here. There you go. And so here's how it looks. Again, very simple. And I will probably put the same sentiment inside as the other one. Okay, so here's how it looks, right? So you have these two, and again, I'm just using the ephemera, just sentiments. I'm sure you have Christmas sentiments in your stash, right? So let me just clean this for a second, because as I am moving things around, I know I'm going to be putting some stains. So let me just change that. And then for my third card, okay, let's just use another of the crumb cake that I was thinking here. So I have here another of those crumb cakes. And look, I'm going to be using those. So for this one, I feel like okay, so that's my little cluster. I did try to play first with the cluster and then go from there. So for this one, I'm going to be folding this in half. And then this is how much I have left from when I cut it. So I'm going to be cutting out. So now this one is 4 1/4, and I believe this one is 4. So I need to cut it. Oh no, it's actually 4 1/4 too. Okay, so this is 4 1/4, and I want to have maybe like a little. So probably going to be cutting like 2 from here, so I have 4. I think I can do that, and then have a 4 by 4. Let's see how that looks. And I want 4 inches. Okay, so let's just go with that. All right, so I'm gonna cut this first because I want to be closer to that on one edge. And then I want to have this one to be 4. Yes. And then I'm going to be cutting a little bit of both ends. So I want to have this at 4. So I'm going to cut this one first. So that it's kind of equal, if you will. you know, like 1/8 and 1/8. All right, so that's how it looks. The other thing, yeah. So this is gonna go like right here. And then I'm gonna cut out here. Like I need this to be 4 1/4. I'm gonna cut from here to that and then leave this one that way. And then I'll put this one to go this way. How about that? It looks nice, don't you think? And then I need a tiny sentiment that says Merry Christmas or something like that. So that's how this one is gonna go. So I need to cut out at 4 1/4 on one end. So I need to put this one at 4 1/4. And then I'm gonna position my, let's move this aside so you can kind of see it. So I'm gonna put it this way, and I'm gonna go from here to that score line, which is at 4 1/4 here. And I have 4 1/4 on this end. And I need to see here. Did I go through? No, not yet. I think. Slightly. I'm still missing a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Whew. I'd rather go as low and have to cut more than go too far. Okay. So I'm gonna glue down this section, and this is how it's gonna turn out, right? Hi, Helen. You're good. And of course, there's going to be a replay, so no worries, friend. All is good. So I'm going to glue this one. So this is going to stay like so. And then this is going to go this way. And this is going to go right here, right? Now, do we want to mat this one with crumb cake? Maybe. Ooh, or with red. Hold on. Maybe we want to put some red. Let's see. I have a... Ooh, do we want to be doing something like that? Like a little tiny piece of red showing. Ooh, maybe I do want to do that, you know? It kind of goes... Ooh, I like that. Now, this one happens to be... Okay, so let me do first a larger piece. Like a 4 1/8. Is this 4 1/8? Let's see. What is this? Oh yeah, that should be good. Okay, so let's do 4 1/8. See, so we just improvise here all the time, right? We just go with, you know, the flow. All right, so I have this one. Let's see. It's just a tiny piece. Oh, yes. A tiny... Ooh, yes. See, I kind of like this one better that way. What do you think? Oh, bye, Ro. It was nice seeing you. So what do you think? I think I like with the red. What do you think, guys? Do you want the red? I think I do. And then I will go this way. And then I'll have these pieces... Ooh, don't fall. Yeah, I kind of like that. It kind of pops more. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go ahead and put this one. It pops the bear. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, gal. It pops really nicely. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and... Now, this is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. So it's just... slightly larger. Okay, and so now I'm going to go ahead and have... Oh, okay, let's go another one. Let's get another one. I'm going to put this one this way so I can clearly see where it needs to go. Okay, so we have it like so. All right, so this opens like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put the sentiment. We're using the same. Let's just put the Christmas in the inside, and then I need to find a sentiment that has the Christmas in a small, you know, like small because I want that one right there. And then I want to be doing this collage, right? I want to be putting this one right here. Yeah. And so I need like a small sentiment. Give me a second. The one with the dogs had a small sentiment, if I remember correctly. Here. Ooh, from me to you. I like that one. Oh, from the North Pole. Ooh, sending merry tidings. What do you think about that one? I think I like that one. Right? So I just need a small sentiment, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's see. From North Pole. Ooh, this is not as small as I was thinking. Let's see, does this one fit? If it does, then we're going to go with this one. Oh, I think it will. I think it will. I'm just going to go with, we could go with either a red or a green. Let's see. I'm just going to put this one on. All right, so let's think about this. All right, so I have the largest of the circles from the, what is this? Stylish Shapes. And then I have from the largest to the smallest one, the second one. And then I'm going to be putting the red banner. Let's just think about this. And then this one, which I might need to move this one more towards this section and that one more towards this section. Yes. And then I'll put this one like in between. I want this one to go right here. And then the little bird here. Okay. And then have this one come this way. Yep. And then have this one come this way. So then I can have the sending. So I think either white. I think white, because there's already red here, red there, and there's too much green. I think I'm going to go with white for this one. So let's just use a piece of that one, since I already have it here. And I'm going to go with this. Let's see, how does this one looks? All right. And then we're going to be cutting it out. Let's just use our scraps, right? But it's looking really nice. I'm really excited with how this one is looking. And I might be even cutting this one tighter. There you go. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to be using our Terror Tack Punch, of course. There you go. All right, so we have those. And I feel like I can put this one like, oh yes, of course, yes. So I'll put this one here and then I'll move this guy down. Okay, so I think like we have it. Now, as far as the boat, should I have a boat? Where is this other boat? Oh, yes. Oh my goodness, yes, this one, absolutely. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start putting these things together. This one, I want it to be a little bit hanging over, okay? So do not add adhesive on the whole thing. Just make sure that as you are adhering this, there's no adhesive, yes. Then I'm going to go ahead and have this one come here. let's just center that one. Okay, and then we're gonna be putting first this. Let's think about that. How did we have them? I want this one to be here, and then this one to be right there. And then this one was like in between. Okay, so I need to put this one first, but it's not the whole thing, right? So you just need to add it to that section. This one, we're gonna go ahead and add adhesive on the whole thing. All right, and then this is gonna go right here. I'm gonna be okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and have this one. Now this one, I think these sections are gonna be now popped up, you know, so I'm gonna have that one come here. Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and then pop up this one. No, this one is gonna be flat underneath the bird. Okay, and then this section is gonna be, yes, all of this is gonna be popped up. So hold on for a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this way, and then I'll have this one come even at that end. So anyway, so this section, ooh, I can go ahead and add some dimensionals, or a lot of dimensionals. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take all those pieces out. Okay, and then I'm going to be using one of this ones to have that one come here, and look how beautiful this is turning out. I'm gonna then go ahead and add oh, thank you, bro. I'm glad you're liking it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add like this one underneath, right? Look how beautiful this looks. And then we're gonna be adding some of those dots again. And again, I could go with the red, which I think I kind of like. I think I'm kind of biased with the reds. There you go. So this one goes this way, and then it opens like so. Look at that, huh? Like I said, you can do multiple layers or clusters of, like the one that we did for these. Oh, I didn't realize that I end up, hold on for a second. Let me clean this one because I'm about to put all my cards, and then, I'm going to start moving things around, and then all of a sudden I'm going to have brown inks, ink marks on my card. So let me put all those things here on this side, and let's just have those. So let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite? If I have to pick, I think I'm gonna be picking on that one, even though I love that one a lot. I love this layout too with the banner. Let me know which one is your favorite. I always love to hear from you. For me, I think it's gonna be the third one, which is this one. Although I like them all. I do like them all. And I love that I get to use that bow that I did at the very beginning. It's not wasted. So yeah, let's see. Evelyn says on this one that she loved the red. Oh, maybe on the other one. Maybe. Oh yeah, no, on this one you said you love the red. Margaret says very pretty. Okay, Cindy says also the third one. Lila says also love the red bird center one, so I'm assuming it's this one too. All right, well, I'm glad. Gail says the cardinal is stunning, luminol 3. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Like I said, so this is what to do with the leftover pieces, I guess, from the Stampin' stack. Like I mentioned, the Stampin' stack number 3 is featuring the the festive friends, which I'll show you the cards here. Oh, well, I don't know what I did with the cards, but I showed them at the very beginning of the video. And it's going to be open for registration tomorrow, so make sure you check that out. Be on my mailing list. I don't know what I did with the cards at this point, so let's not bother. But it's part of the Stampin' stack. And so I wanted to show you more card ideas of what to do with this gorgeous paper. All right. Alrighty. Margaret says she loved the bird one. Oh my gosh. Yes. Helen says the same thing. The third one. Carmen. Oh, the Gordita says the third one too. The last one. And then Flo, same thing. So I guess everyone loved that one. I think, I like that one a lot too. Plus, it is a phone fold, right? So I love the way it opens. So anyway, so thank you so much. Good night, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Oh, no. Next week, though, I'm going to be in Vancouver next week. We do have that traditional, traditional labels, or traditional Christmas craft along. Likely, I'm going to be pre-recording the videos and then releasing them on the days because I'm going to be out again next week traveling. But I am going to be releasing the video. So there's going to be a video for how to make the cards from the craft along. So hopefully you enjoy. It is Christmas cards. I know you're going to enjoy those cards because all of the projects from Lisa and Julie and Joey are amazing. So stay tuned. You're going to see the videos and they're going to be releasing one each day. For 3 days, I believe that we have. So anyway, so thank you so much and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.